Good morning, nice people. It's finally morning. I did it. I'm talking in the morning, not in the afternoon. Okay, so this is the overall P&L right now. Let's take a look at the positions quickly and see what needs adjusting. Yeah, no point making this video unnecessarily wrong. So, um, let's just take a look at if anything reaches target potential or I need to pay attention. Nothing like that. Sensible has changed this, right? Earlier it used to be single decimal point. How do I know? I looked at my old video because it felt a little different. Anyway, okay, so this one, 12, 12, 24, this one is almost reaching its target range. White strangles are nice. It's just that, the risk reward ratio is skewed. In the long term, if you lose money, you lose a lot. Again. Okay, so this one is, it has gone down. Let's take a look. So this is a pretty big resistance over here on this one. So and the next support is at 369 as dot something. So yeah, I'm not concerned at the moment. It's just weird. It does look like skewed lot more than it actually is, maybe. I'm sorry. Do we have a magnifying glass or something? So we have a very big, which is this, right? This is 389, huh? And we are somewhere around here. We can shift our this. Let's just do it based on deltas. I mean, unnecessarily tinkering things. Just so here's the thing. It's 2 lakh open interest, which is kind of nice compared to 4 lakh. Areva. So half of it is around here at 360. So this might go down. It makes sense to shift it around here. I just don't want to get whipsawed. Let's take a look at closer one. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of resistance. 40 lakh open interest over here is a huge thing. So I can actually shift it a little down. That will also balance it out and give us a little more. What's the max profit? It's 6413. Yeah. Yeah, just a second. Let's take a look. See, here's the thing. It's a huge open over interest, and we are over here. So we shift it to 400. I feel it's a nice place to be at. Let's just see what are the deltas that it's 1, 2, 3 delta, so it will be over adjusting it, or kind of exactly where I want it to be. Let's do one thing. Let's do this one. So this will be adjusting it a little bit. I'm not collecting much premium, but I'm trying to control the decay mechanics over here. So that's about it. The break evens are still fine. And overall, it does seem to be. Let's take a look at coal India. Yeah, why about it? I'm sorry. Let's take a look. Yeah, so here's the overall picture. What are our strikes? Our strikes currently are 316, 370, and 414. So we sit at around 414. And 370. Let's just overcorrect it. Okay, this is pretty close. 370. Yeah, so this is where we sit right now, right? There's kind of a zone and its resistance is over almost here. What I'm trying to do is shift it to, I'm sorry, 405. Trying to shift it over somewhere around here, a little bit on the downside, which makes a lot of sense. Actually, even making, yeah, it makes a lot of sense because it's way over here at this point and hitting its resistance, coming back down. This is the support zone, so it makes sense to push it down. Just trying to break. If it breaks, even then it's going to somewhere around here. So we are doing something of this sort, huh? We're doing something like this. I'm really sorry. I don't know what's happening. It's pollution. Even my eyes are burning. My balcony door is open. That's why. Hmm. Yeah. Let's do something. How do I? Okay. So, yep. So that's about it. Yeah. So not collecting much premium, but let's take a look at the deltas again. 0.25 and 0.10, and it's not really at the correct me category for me personally. But if I do, I am reducing deltas. I'm adding what 0.17 to the mix. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do it. The one thing that is that I need to take a look at charges, so it's fine. I mean, I don't want to over adjust it. If I do adjust it to a lower strike, what's the premium that I'll be getting? Because these are liquid. This is nice. It's just that I'm getting 9% over here, and yeah, it's almost the same, 7.6. So no point over adjusting. I'll just go with 4 or 5. Seems like a liquid strike. So yeah, plenty of orders as well. I'm trying to sell. So sell is sorry, buy. Buy is for as low as possible. So I'll try here. And then I'm going to sell it for as much as possible. So around here, place both at limit. Nice, 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 nice. I'm just, to where is that? There is a meme, right? I don't know. When he snorts for the first time. Yeah, here you go. This is me right now. When something gets filled easily. Uh, Not this one. The first one. If you don't know, go watch it. So yeah, we are done with this one. Okay, wow. This is interesting. Wow. What happened over here? I'm just not really confident about this stock in particular. Let's take a look. Uh, yeah, a lot of positions, right? So it's a bearish. So, we have strikes of 490 and 600. Okay, pretty nice. So what we are trying to do is maybe shift it down. Uh, it's fairly side moving, but it might hit it again and then go down. What are the open interest on this like looking? Unwinding some addition over here. 1 lakh is pretty nice compared to, yeah, this is not that much. But there's a huge range of resistances over here. Let's take a look at this one. So this is concerning. It's getting out of my width. So I need to do something about it. Yeah, it's better if I do. When the far away expiry though, it's only 4 lakh, but the most of it is around here. And says support, equal level of support around here. So that also is something that I don't know anything about this stock, unlike Coal India, how it behaves. So that is something that I'm a little conscious about. The decay is fine. Um, the break evens are kind of messed up. If you take a look at this picture, it's clearly is going down since July. So anything can happen. Okay, see, if I could, if we were looking at this picture over here, oh, this is going down. I need to do something, and you would have done, and bam, suddenly it becomes, it breaches your strike. Up until here it's fine, and then it breaches your strike. So a lot can happen. 670. Um, I'm not gonna do anything. The plain reason is that delta wise, it's not where I would like to do anything about it. This is pretty fine. Yeah. I mean, all of this can blow in one day. So let's not be overly enthusiastic about stuff. But I should have actually not done that. It would have been easier. Um, so gold is doing fine. There's nothing to do. Greeks wise also it's fairly good. Moving on. Okay, this one needs something. Yeah. Um, that's TSC Life. What happened to this one? जिस दिन मैं सोचता हूँ ना कि आज जल्दी उठ लेंगे, मन नहीं है करने का मेरा ज्यादा कुछ, but yeah. What the fuck? This is not good. This is not good. This is not good at all. I need to shift it down. I mean, it can take support here, which maybe it's trying to do and go up. But then again, that's not how we trade. It's nice to look at this stuff and try to get an idea, but then again, that's not how we trade. This is irrelevant. I usually based on deltas. I'm just trying to get a picture. That's all. It's all about collecting clues in a sense that it makes sense. So anyway, I need to make some adjustment. I can't just sit on this one. Yeah. So Greeks wise, what are we doing? It's not really at the place where I want to adjust it, but I think it will be, what is that? Prudent. Yeah. To do a little bit of adjustment to get things under control. Not going to do a large degree of adjustment at this point. So we collect like double of premium. So it's okay. Delta's wedges also gets a little bit nudge. But this might not turn profitable. I can see it. And its stop loss on this one is really high. Hindelco is moving fine. This is fine. This is surprisingly fine given for how much it has moved. Deltas also seem fine. We are at 560. We are way over here. Interesting. And then on the lower side we are high. This is very lopsided in this dancing. Sorry. This is futures. Let's just put sync. We have this. Okay. Yeah, this is very lopsided. It's better if I make a tiny adjustment to it. Because even if we take a look at Y, it is unwinding. So this is surprising, but a little bit of addition, which is kind of not big. There is resistance over here, 40 left plus. And in the long run as well, there is resistance on the same strike. The resistance, all the way resistance. It's a very bearish picture to me. And it's getting a little on the lopsidedness despite being profitable right now. So it makes sense to adjust it. Let me just reset everything once. It's fine. Quakes, yeah. So 0.16, which is kind of nice. 450 and 560. It can move. I'm just a little unsure what to do because I'm unnecessarily making an adjustment because the deltas do not dictate me at the moment to do anything about it. Just that OI is making a little, what is that word? Squeamish, something. So what to do with this one? It's 0.16, right? The IV piece should be really high on this one. No. So that's why I have gained some premium, I think. But yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. What the hell? Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Let's take a look. So it already 0.24. This one makes sense, but it's a little over adjustment, to be honest. So I'm doing like 560 to 530, which is around here, which is actually making sense since it's like the peak of this one. Um, um, yeah. This is an over adjustment, but I think I'm gonna make it or do it. I'm gonna do it. Kind of an over adjustment, actually. I don't like to over adjust. Picture does dictate bearish attitude, but I'm not the one to read into these signals. And if I don't adjust it, I'm getting a very lopsided position. But the deltas are like where I don't feel I need to adjust. And if I do this, we'll be reducing it to 0.08. How much of a difference? Yeah, I'm looking at break evens. So it's 20, now it's 14. I think I'm gonna make this adjustment. So 1.75 I want to buy, so this seems fine. Let's try. 3.9 is what I'm trying to sell, so let's go for a little lower. Yeah, why would you fill, huh? Good. This is fine. So a little bit of over adjustment. I have paid to. Chalo, I'll note these things later. Hmm. This is fine. I mean, same deltas, but then I'm fine with this picture at the moment. Um, it has gone up today, huh? Fine, I'm not gonna do anything in this one. Everything is looking the same bearishness kind of stuff. Let's take a look at it again. I'll have to take a look because these are not the stocks that I've traded before, so I need to take a look on these stocks. 170 and 138. It's really fine. Deltas are also fine, so I'm not gonna tinker well too much. This is also fine-ish. Just don't care. I don't think anyone. I'm sorry. We were at ITC. Let's take a look one by one. Deltas are fine again. Good. Max profit and then total profit. Okay. We're still ways to go. Okay. I'm sorry. What's the max profit? Wow. Okay, this was a very wide one. That's why. Okay. I'm not used to this less, so it's 4. So this should be around 2. Yeah, this one has given me profit target actually almost. It's funny. FDF fine, Manapuram. Surprisingly well behaving. This was interesting. Nokri 8817. Okay, this is also fine. Balanced 8800, 1700. It's fine. So pretty fine. And the next profit also is fine. ONGC, ONGC. That's pretty fine. Okay, now this one is giving me negative, and I'm sorry, but I'll have to take a look. I want to go as well. I'm sorry. I know no one likes a long video, and anyway, who watches me anyway? So, where are we on policy? Bazaar, 1600 2000. Okay, pretty wide. Yeah, इसका इंटरडे वेरिएशन इतना ज़्यादा है ना. Like yeah, so I'm not really in a place to adjust it, but it just moves a lot. If I do have to adjust it from the downside, but then downside is like, in a day, and Greeks have distorted so much, there is little point. Um, there's where it stands at one, just 1 9. It's okay. I'm fine with this picture. Actually, I'm not gonna do anything about it because it's very moving stock within the intraday stuff. It does it's a negative though, so that means it needs to be adjusted. But the picture looks like it doesn't need anything. There's one thing I can check. Uh, yeah, here you go. So it's sitting there, but then it sits at a good support at around 1800, which is over it. And this is, yeah, so I'm not gonna do anything on this one. Actually, I'm gonna wait. What's the IVP? 23. Interesting. I'll wait. I might regret this, but I'll wait on this one. It seems to be because it's moving so much. It's going up, and it has taken kind of like support from this zone. Still wait. Option, even deltas exactly are not where I make adjustments, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, SPIN, yeah, it's okay. Last one, finally. Now I'll show you one funny thing after this, which is irritating to me. Actually, not funny, it's irritating. 1953970 Tata Consumer. This is also fine. So look at the PNL. It says 31631. Okay? It says 31631. It says 21676. I mean, like sensible, no? Matlab, there might be a logic, but sometimes I just don't get things. ये लो, दो टैब में खोल रखा है, दोनों में अलग PNL आ रहा है. अच्छा, maybe it's, I don't know. Anyway, so these are the adjustments that we made, 3 stocks. This one was warranted. This one was over correction, which I did. And this one, I don't remember what I did. So anyway, so this is all. I'm gonna update things. I have to add manual PNL and stuff, and that kind of things. So I'll do that. And that's it for now. I'll see you later. Bye.